Hey guys, Sleepless Author is here, and it's almost April. I don't know where the year is going, but that means it's almost National Poetry Writing Month. So I'm going to tell you guys a few reasons why you should totally join in National Poetry Writing Month. So National Poetry Month is a thing that is held by the American Academy of Poets every year. And, it's all about celebrating poetry, giving more visibility to poetry, and then a few more years after that, National Poetry Writing Month started. It's basically the same premise as National Novel Writing Month, as you may have guessed from the name. Basically, the goal is to write a poem every single day in April. It sounds hard, but honestly, I do think it's a lot easier than National Novel Writing Month because a poem could be anything. A poem could be 5 pages or a poem could be 3 lines. There's so much more flexibility and it's pretty fun to write every day. I think just the enjoyment of writing and developing a daily writing habit is completely worth it. And here's the other thing too. Another reason why you should join is because even if 30 poems in 30 days sounds kind of scary, they don't need to be perfect. You don't have to post them if you don't want to. They can be vent poems, they can be total rough drafts that you're going to go back to later and edit. They can be anything you want them to be. Poetry is a very free and open genre. That's why free verse is so popular nowadays. I think that National Poetry Writing Month is really awesome for new poets. If you're new to poetry or haven't written a lot of poetry, it's a really great way to really throw yourself into it, to immerse yourself in it. And with writing, a lot of what you're going to do is going to be learning by doing, so what better opportunity than to do 30 poems in 30 days? Even for established writers, I think it's a good activity. I've been writing poetry since I was a kid, so the actual writing process is not so new to me, but doing it daily and really being productive about it isn't something that I do all year long, so it definitely kicks me to be active and it kicks me into working on stuff. If you are a more established writer and you need a little bit more motivation, you could also use National Poetry Writing Month to work on a chapbook. See if you can do all 30 poems with some kind of connection, maybe a similar topic, or just following like a specific storyline, and see if you can link together a chapbook. Then with some editing coming on in May, you might just be able to publish that. Another reason why you should take part in National Poetry Writing Month is that it's a great time to experiment with fixed forms. Even though free verse is like the thing nowadays and it's very fun to write in, this could be a good chance to see if you like writing haikus or sonnets or any other kind of poetic form out there. I actually love the villanelle, but I very seldom write it, so if you need that little push to try something new, let it be National Poetry Writing Month. Another reason why National Poetry Writing Month is fun is because it gives you the chance to explore new topics. When you're writing every day, it's going to be hard to take the same take on the same subject or the same emotion. So by going at it each day and trying to accumulate that little library of a month's worth of poetry, you can use it to journal your feelings, you can use it to explore new topics, things that you don't normally write about in your poetry. It switches things up for you, and it's nice because it gives more variety to your entire library. And the last reason why I think you should participate is because the poetry community really comes alive in April. If you're afraid to share your work or if you're on the fence about it, April is the time to start. National Poetry Writing Month on Instagram, Twitter, and all the other social media platforms out there, it goes crazy. It explodes. It's a really fun time to share your work. There's a lot of new poets. If you're feeling unconfident, you really don't need to, because there's a lot of support, there's a lot of warm feelings, there's a lot of activity, and people are just really into poetry. So if you're worried that you're not going to get feedback, or anything like that, use those National Poetry Writing Month related tags when you post your work, and you should get some fresh eyes on it. It's really fun, and all in all, we need more poetry in the world, so may as well take April as a chance to do it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you will participate. I will be posting every day on Instagram in April, and I hope you'll come check it out. And if you've watched this, let me know and I'll come check out your stuff. So good luck and have an awesome April, guys. Bye!